Bonjour. In this grammar presentation, we're going to review all articles to make sure that you can use them accurately. By now, you should be able to use the three types of articles in French. The definite articles, le, used before masculine nouns, la, used before feminine nouns, lo, used before non-binary nouns, L apostrophe used before singular nouns starting with a vowel, les used with plural nouns. The indefinite article, un before masculine noun, une before feminine noun, des before plural noun, de or the apostrophe in negative sentences. Partitive article, du in front of masculine noun, de la in front of feminine noun, de l apostrophe in front of singular noun starting with a vowel, des in front of plural nouns, de and the apostrophe in negative context. So let's review the meaning of all articles. J'adore la pizza. I love pizza. Remember that after verbs of likes and dislikes, you use the definite article when you have no article in English. J'adore les pizzas can therefore be translated as I love pizzas. Also, potentially, I love the pizzas if you're talking about the pizzas near you. Je mange de la pizza is I eat pizza. So here you mean that you eat part of the pizza. So you do not, so that's why you use the partitive article. So when you say I love pizza, you mean you love pizza in general. So you use the article le laler for its generic value. When you say je mange de la pizza, you mean I eat part, some of the pizza. So you use here de la for its specific and partitive value. Je mange des pizzas. I don't eat pizzas. So here you have the de after negation. Je n'aime pas les pizzas. I don't like pizzas. So notice that for le la les after negation, it doesn't change. Because when you say I don't like pizzas, it's as if you were saying I hate pizza. So it's still a verb of likes or dislikes. So you still apply the rules of using le la les after a verb of likes and dislikes. And in general, you don't like pizza. When you say you don't like pizza, you don't like pizzas in general. That is why also you use the definite article here. Je mange une pizza means I eat or I'm eating a pizza. Je mange beaucoup de pizza. I eat a lot of pizzas. So the expression of quantity beaucoup triggers the use of de. Je mange trop de pizza. I eat too much pizza. Here, same thing. The expression of quantity trop triggers the use of the form de. Application, traduisez. Translate the following into English. You can now pause the video and do the application exercise. Je mange le gâteau is going to be I eat the cake. So le here is translated as the in English. Je mange du gâteau is I eat cake. I eat some cake. I'm eating cake. Je mange des gâteaux is going to be I eat cakes, so I'm eating cakes. J'aime le gâteau is going to mean I like cake or I like the cake, depending on the situation. J'aime les gâteaux is going to mean I like cakes or I like the cakes. So remember that after verb of preferences, you express generic, so you use basically le l'aller. Je n'aime pas les gâteaux, same thing. I don't like cakes or I don't like the cakes, depending on the situation. So remember, after verb of likes and dislikes, verbs of preference, you have to use le l'aller, even if it's in the negative. Je n'aime pas le gâteau. I don't like cake. I don't like the cake, which is certainly a better translation. So remember, after verbs of likes and dislikes, verbs of preference, even in the negative, you have to use le l'aller, the definite article. 8. Je ne mange pas de gâteau. I don't eat cakes. I'm not eating cakes. So here again, you have negation. It's not a verb of likes or dislikes. So you use de in French. 9, je mange un gâteau. I'm eating a cake. And 10, je mange trop de gâteaux. I eat too many cakes. Gâteau is in the plural, so you have to use the plural form here. So let's recap the different article forms and the different forms you have to use. So to translate the or nothing in English after verbs of likes and dislikes, you have to use le, la, lo, elle, or les in the affirmative or in the negative. When you have nothing in English, but not after verbs of likes and dislikes, in the affirmative, you will have to use du, de la, de, elle apostrophe, and des. If you have in the affirmative a or n, you will have to use un or une. In the negative, if you have nothing, if you have a or n, not after verbs of likes and dislikes, you will have to use de or the apostrophe. Finally, after expressions of quantity, no matter what, you will always use de and the apostrophe. Application exercise, translate into French. You can now pause the video and do the application exercise. 1, I drink the coffee. Je bois le café. Here you use le to translate the. 2, I drink coffee. Je bois du café. You have nothing before coffee. Drink is not a verb of like or dislike, so you will have to use du. 3, I drink coffees. Je bois des cafés. Drink is not a verb of preference. Café is in the plural, so you will have to use des. 4, I like coffee. J'aime le café. Like is a verb of preference, a verb of preference, so you have to use the form le. I don't like coffee. Drink is not a verb of preference, so you're going to have to use the negative form de. Je ne bois pas de café. I drink a coffee. Je bois un café. You use un to translate a. I drink a lot of coffee. Je bois beaucoup de café. Beaucoup is an expression of quantity, just followed by de. Exercice 1, complété. Fill in the blanks. You can now pause the video and do the exercise. 1. J'aime manger beaucoup de. So here you have an expression of quantity, beaucoup. So you're going to have to use de or the apostrophe in front of the vowel. And it literally means I like to eat a lot of eggs. 2. J'aime beaucoup le fromage. So here you have only a verb of preference, unlike the first one. And it doesn't mean I like a lot of the cheese. It means I like the cheese a lot. Okay, so this is why when I interpret it as I like a cheese a lot. So you have a verb of preference. So that's why you need to use the form le. 3, je bois du thé. I drink tea. So here you have bois, which is another verb of preference. You don't have an article, so you have to use the form du for masculine singular noun. You could also say je bois un thé, I'm drinking a tea. 4, je ne bois pas de jus de fruits. Boire is not a verb of preference. You have negation, so you have to use the form de. I don't drink fruit juice. 5, je n'aime pas le lait. Here, even if you have the negative, you have a verb of preference. So you're going to use the form le. I don't like milk. You can now pause the video again and finish the exercise. 6, je mange des fruits de mer. Mange is not a verb of preference. Fruit is in the plural, so you're going to use the form des. I eat seafood. 7, je prends des sushis. So the last verb is manger. So you look at the last verb, not aimer, it doesn't matter. So manger is not a verb of preference. Sushi is plural in French, so you have to use the form des. 9, j'adore le poisson. Adore is a verb of preference, so you have to use le lalé. poisson is masculine, you use the form le. 10, je mange souvent de la viande. You do not have a verb of preference here. Viande is feminine singular, so you have to use the form de la. Exercice 2, traduisez. You can now pause the video and translate. 1, I eat a salad is going to be je mange une salade. You just translate a with un or une, pretty straightforward, especially in the affirmative context. 2, I eat the salad. Je mange la salade. Same thing, to translate the, you always use le lalé. 3, I eat salad. So here is going to be je mange de la salade. You don't have an article in English, so you have to wonder, is it a verb of preference? Manger is not a verb of preference. Here, salad is singular. You know that salad is feminine, so you will have to use the form de la. 4, I eat salads. So still, it is still not a verb of preference. However, here, salads is plural, so you're going to have to use the form de. I don't eat salads. So here you have a verb of preference. So even if it's in the negative, it's going to trigger the use of the article le, because salads is the plural. 7, I love salad. You don't have an article, but it's love is a verb of preference. So you know you will have to use la. J'adore la salade in the singular. I like salads a lot. So here the verb is a verb of preference. So you're going to have to use the article les. J'aime beaucoup les salades. So literally you say, I like a lot the salads. Okay. Then in 9, I like a lot of salads. Here you're going to say, j'aime beaucoup de salades. So you're going to translate a lot of before the noun with the expression of quantity beaucoup, followed by de, followed by the nouns. So look at the constructions of 8 and 9. J'aime beaucoup les salades means I like salads a lot. Okay, and then if you say I like a lot of salads, then you're going to use beaucoup de before the noun for j'aime beaucoup de salades. Finally, I eat too much salad is going to be je mange trop de salade. Too much is an expression of quantity followed by a noun. So you're going to have to use de before the noun, and it's going to give je mange trop de salade. And if you have questions, feel free to write them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. Au revoir!